Hey friends, welcome to my page, DIY Crafts with Dar. Happy Monday! How are you guys? Sorry, a few minutes late. I had to restart everything. I knew on Friday or Saturday, whenever I did it last in here, I actually needed to delete the files out of my iPad. So I should have reconnected everything right then. I know to do that because it takes a little bit of time. I had to restart all the iPads and my camera and everything. So that's what took me a little bit longer. I actually got up on time today. How are you guys? Happy Monday. I'm happy to be back. Busy day yesterday. I told you guys all about it. But yeah, oh, my eyes are still kind of tired. Anyways, we're going to do lemon gnomes. I have created these cute little lemon gnomes for you guys. And then I have a lemonade basket insert. So I know some of you have a second basket. If you don't, that's fine. You don't have to do this, or you could do it and you could just switch it out when you're not doing your regular kit. Okay, so you can always buy another basket. But anyways, guys, happy Monday. Hope you're okay. Hope your weekend was great. Mine was very productive, and I'm looking forward to the seeds I planted yesterday. Yeah, that's what I consider it. So it's like with anything, you can't expect immediate gratification. So I had hoped that I would go down to this place. You know, in the back of my head, I'm like, wouldn't it be so cool if I was just walking through the park and there's Chloe, and I say, hey, that's my dog, and I took her. Yeah, that probably was never going to happen. But wouldn't that be great? But that's not how it works. So planting seeds, putting out all of the signs. Parents taking their kids to school today are seeing these signs next to the school, next to the gas station, inside the window of the gas station, 7-Eleven and Circle K, and the donut shop. All these places, lots and lots of flyers put out, lots of signs all along the roads. All the workers for the field, you know, they don't have to know English. They can see missing dog and see Chloe's picture and then see reward and see the amount. And hey, I think that this week is going to be the week that we're going to hear something. I do, honestly. So anyways, guys, how are you? Just say hello so I know where you're watching from. We're going to focus on our lemon gnomes and our cute little lemonade thing for our basket. I think it's going to be really cute. I'm kind of excited. I really don't know what I'm doing with the lemon gnomes because I just kind of created the project last night. I don't have anything to go off of because it isn't, it's not somebody else's creation as far as I put things together. So I took this and that, put it together. I like to be different. I don't like everything to be the same. So I know there's a lot of people out there painting wood and doing kits and doing lives, and I like to be just a little bit different. Am I different? All right. Anyways, I love you guys. Thanks for being here. Let me go to the comments here and let me share to my VIP group. Just say hello. And if you're not a designer, I would love if you would sprinkle this video out so that more people can see it. And also, if you give me hearts, that would be great. Thumbs up don't do anything for the algorithm, unfortunately. So let me find my page. Where am I? Who am I? It's a Monday. It's a Monday for sure. So there we go. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. I can see comments, but I need to share this over. Okay, so I was getting everything set up. Oh my goodness. Stubby was out there telling those girls what to do and what not to do. I guess they were getting too close to him or something. He's so funny. He's getting to be such a grump in his old age. He can't really defend himself, but he sounds scary. And he's kind of like a snapping turtle. It's trying to post. There we go. Okay. He's like a snapping turtle. His jaws actually hurt. So if he was to catch your hand in his jaws, he could bruise you. But he has no teeth, so he can't hurt you that way. But he could sure leave a bruise. He sounds vicious. He's just like, just like that. Okay, let me see who's here, guys. Happy Monday. Happy you guys are here to join me. Hi, Betty. How are you? Hi, Deb, my sister. Good morning, Cheryl. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Carrie. How are you feeling? Hope you're doing better. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Julie. Hello, Miss Sarah. It was fun doing the event this weekend on Saturday. Hi, Doris, my sister. It's nice talking to you. Doris talked to me almost the whole way home yesterday. So I called her after I did my Facebook Live at In and Out. I was hopping on the freeway. I'm like, I'm just going to call my sister and talk to her for a few minutes. No, talked to her almost the whole way home. So I didn't have to stop. I wasn't tired. We're just talking about everything. We got cut off a couple of times because there's windy parts where you lose service and had to call back. But got to talk to my sister most of the time. And then I talked to my dad last night too. So that was good. That's a good thing. Hi, Karen Ross. How are you? Good morning, Bridget. Hi, Tina. Hi, April. Hello, Cindy. Hi, Terry. Good morning, Sandy. Hi, Pam. Yeah, but it's different than everybody else. Exactly. You know what? I love that. I love being different. I love it. Hi, Lynn. How are you? Hi, Marilyn. Praying for a good outcome. Yes, me too. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Lucia. I'm Carrie sore, but other than that, feeling good. All right. That's awesome. I know. It takes a lot out of you, though. When you have anesthesia, your body just, man, it is just so hard to go through all that. Let me put you down the table so you can see. Oh, my camera is really crooked. I had to take the cameras out so that I have to reconnect them. Okay. All right, there we go. Do you like my shirt? Amazing Grace. You know, I love this one. Amazing Grace, how sweet it is. Of course. Okay, here's our little project. Let me go in a little bit closer so you can actually see it. So for the basket, I think we'll probably use the white side. So this will be turned around, of course, and it will hold this little banner that says sweet. Isn't that gonna be cute? So it has like a little kind of like a clothesline in a way. It's kind of funny. It has like a little piece. I don't know if it'd be a clothesline, but it kind of looks like it. Then lemonade, 2 cups of lemonade and lemons, and a pitcher of lemonade. And then it has this little tag that says 50 cents a cup, freshly squeezed. So we're going to do that. Let me scooch that up because we have to have room for our board. We need the big board. And then, oh, I have these all covered up. Here's the bases. That's so funny. I never took that off. Okay, so here's our little cutie pies. We have a girl and a boy. And she's holding this great big old lemon that says lemon's 10 cents. And he has a glass of lemonade. So those are what we're gonna do. And they are gonna have flowers on them. I thought that would be kind of cute. And then their hats will be striped. I don't have it planned out, but we will figure it out as we go. We always do. Oh, I gotta get a color for her hair too. So let me get our board and we'll get started. I don't know if we're gonna have enough room for everything. So what we'll do first is we'll put the gnomes on the board and then, oops, there's another board. If we need a second board, we'll do that. But I figured, hey, we're using all these colors. We're just going to go ahead and we're going to paint everything. I actually have other lemon projects that are coming, but like I have a wreath type, or like not a wreath, a door sign that's coming. Hope CC brings back the transfer Amazing Grace. I might have some still. I'll have to look and see. They won't bring it back like this. They would bring it back with something else on it. So I love the new one that says we leave the judge into Jesus. I love that one. I think that's a really cool one. Because, you know, we should leave the judge into Jesus, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and get started here. We only need the top part of the stand, and we've got the boys and the girls. Okay, and then hands and noses. We probably could dissect them both at the same time. I think we're gonna need the other board. Okay, so hands and noses. All right. How's everybody doing? How was your weekend? Tell me what you guys did. What did you do that was fun? Tell me. Okay, all the flowers. We're gonna do the flowers white. Okay, and the hat bands. Just kind of taking them apart. I'm trying to leave room for everything else, but I don't think. Okay, so we're gonna have to have another board for the other stuff. So we're not gonna worry. Okay, the letters are gonna be white. Lemons, 10 cents. All right, there's a spacer in there. So spacer in the center, and then we have her hair, and we have her shoes. Those are going to go there. Okay, we have his shoes. We have his hat. And his beard I'll have to get gray for his beard. See, there's things I forgot. I'm looking at this going, I forgot about this. I forgot about that. Okay, and that's yellow. And then the ice cubes are white. Okay, the top of the drink is white. His beard is going to be gray. Okay, so I'll have to get some gray. Okay, we got all that on there. Now let's put the other one on a board and then we can set it to the side. So let me see here. Oh yeah, I'll look through my transfers and see if I have one. I found a box out in the trailer that had stuff in it that I hadn't seen in a long time. So I need to dig that one out. When I was putting the stuff out for the last craft show, I found a mystery box that had transfers in it from a long time ago. So isn't that great when you find things like that? Well, not really, because that means they haven't been being sold. Yep, that means they've just been sitting there. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to make sure that I do the tag really carefully. I got my lemons. And then we're going to dissect these just like before. There's a lemon. And these white for the top of the glass. White for the top of the pitcher. These actually pop out. All the ice cubes pop out. Okay. And then yellow for the bottom. So white for all those little, there's a lot. But I think if we paint it like this and we do the same colors on both, it'll actually work out really good. Okay, there's lemons. Okay, so these are the ice cubes for this. I kind of want to keep that separate. Okay, so let's do the gnomes. Let's start working on the gnomes first. Got that all done. All right, here we go. It might take a while, guys. And I did bring out, I do want to use my pucker paste. I'm going to use that on my lemons, anything that's lemon. So, hey Janine, how are you? Hi Tony. I'm so sad to leave for a short. You have to leave for a short. Okay. Yes, come back and watch the replay. Grandkids are better. Grandkids are more important than this. Absolutely. And did I say hi, Wanda? I hope I did. And hi, Lisa. How are you? Okay, let me put myself in the corner. Darlene, go to the corner. Oh, guess what? I have to restart that too. So I have to reset that up because whenever you redo, there we go, your thing, you have to reset up, which is not fun. Okay, there we go. Okay. And then let me go in so that you can see, oops, not that far, about like that. And then let me scooch this up. I want you to be able to see everything. Okay, let's get started. I'm kind of thinking I need one more color out here, but I'm not sure. So I do need gray for his beard. I know that. I need a lot more things. Okay, so I want to do her outfit. I'm going to do her outfit in vintage pink and his outfit in green. Okay, so vintage pink for her outfit. Like I say, I don't have this planned out. Oh, and I need to get a hair color for her. So, looks like I need new tape. I think I put new tape at the bottom. I didn't put new tape at the top on this one. Might just have to hold some of my pieces. So, tell me what you guys did. Anything fun this weekend? I know some of you were watching the event that several of us were in. We had a fun little event, which was nice to be able to do an event. I hadn't done one in a while. And we just hopped from page to page. I actually got a late start with it. I accidentally slept in. So I didn't get to see the first two people. So I feel kind of bad, but you know, life is that way sometimes. You can't do everything, right? You try. Okay, Aloe. I'm going to do Aloe for his outfit. I'm hoping that it's going to work out the way that I'm thinking, because the hats have to be striped. So I might have to pull one more color. But I could do yellow, light and dark yellow. So I could do light and dark yellow. So that could work too. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. All right, so there's that. All right, so the bases, we usually do the bases in black. So let's do everything that's black. I'm going to just put a little bit into my palette dish. Hi, Karen Ross. How are you? Hi, Karen West. They're all on replay. Yes, every one of them is on replay. So you can go back. If you missed anybody, You can go back and watch them. I haven't had a chance to do that since I was gone all day yesterday, but I do intend to do that, to watch the first two that I missed, because I feel bad because they supported me the whole time and I wasn't there for them, you know. I was exhausted, and I didn't see all of Sarah's. I was there about halfway through. You know, it's life is hard sometimes. And for me, it started. I'm on the West Coast, so it started fairly early on a Saturday for me. Okay, there's black, and then what else was black? Oh, the shoes. The shoes are black. The base is black. Okay. All right, and then we're just gonna keep going from the top down. That's the easiest for me. Oops, let's turn that beard sideways. Let's turn that beard sideways. Hi, Sandy. How are you? Happy Monday. I hope you're having a great day so far. So we're doing lemon gnomes, and we're doing a lemonade insert. Okay, so for the nose and the hands, we're going to use warm beige. I'm hoping there's enough in here. We're at the end of this thing, but I hate to not use the last little bits. I'm like, I use the last little bits if I can. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. I have other bottles on the shelf, but I'm like, if I can use the last of this, I know that's a great sound, huh? Come on. I know there's a little bit in there. I'm like, okay, if I just pound it a little bit. There we go. All right. Hey, Stephanie, how are you? You were clearing your craft space. Oh, I need to do that so badly. I need to just take everything out and restart. But I don't have a space big enough to put everything when I take it out without using my whole living room. I usually will do that when my hubby is gone. When he goes on a fishing trip, a big fishing trip, that's when I usually do my deep cleaning, because I can take everything out and start over. It's hard to clean when everything's in the same spot. That's what I find anyways. It's much easier to take everything out and reorganize and start over. But I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. I'm going to just have to start in a corner and keep going. Yeah, Sue has offered to come help me again. It's just hard because there's not a lot of room in this room. It's a small bedroom. It's like a 9 by 10 or a 9 by 8. It is not a big bedroom. Okay, there's my noses and my hands. Okay, I'm going to do white flowers. And then the center, I'm going to do pink in the center. Always a mess. Yes. Yeah, it just stays that way sometimes for a little bit, huh? I know. And my hubby would say it stays that way all the time. He's so tired of the mess. I'm serious. He's very tired of the mess. It's hard though. When you work from home and you're a crafter and you have to have supplies and you have to have room to create, it is hard. Anybody else have that issue with their spouse or their significant other or their family that they live with? I tell you, it does. It takes a lot of room to be creative and to have a business and all of that. And he's like, but you have this room and this room and this room. And now he wants me to clean the garage because I have some stuff down on the ground instead of everything on shelves. I'm like, I don't have time for everything. I don't have time to do everything that he wants me to do right now. Okay, so white for the words. And then the top of the cups are white. Let me just get a little bit more white. I'm going to put some in here. Yeah, it's hard to find time for everything. I struggle at that because, you know, I'm always trying to do too much. Okay, so white for the top of the glass. And then here's my ice cubes. Okay. And then we're going to start on the hats. So we'll start on the base color of the hats, and then we'll go back and do the stripes. So let me just move that for just a second, and let's figure this out. So your hubby constantly tells you have way too much stuff. Yeah, and we probably do. But, you know, it's hard because what are you going to do? You have to have stuff to do business. You have to have stuff. Okay, I think on her hat, I'm going to base coat it in yellow, and then I'm going to do the stripes with green. Okay, so base coat in yellow. I'm going to use Sunny Day. It's a good color. Even though this Sunny Day has lumps in it, it's lumpy bumpy. Guys, if you get chalk paste or ink that's lumpy, just stir it. It's going to come out. I actually had a jar I opened last night. Somebody had told me that that their ink that they got was lumpy. All you got to do is stir it. I figured that out. So I went to my box of ink and I'm like, oh, I have that color. I can send them it. And I'm like, I'm going to open it and see. No, sometimes batches are just that way. And they can change. Like if it was transported and it was cold, then a whole batch can be that way because it was transported like that. So, okay, let's do this and we're going to go over it with the shimmer. Okay, so I am going to do shimmer on the lemon. I'm not going to do shimmer on the hat, okay? But anything that has the lemons, let's go ahead and let's base coat it with the Sunny Day, and then we'll go back with our shimmer, which is our pucker, okay? So there's that. Hat band needs to be yellow. So this is Sunny Day. All right. Okay, next. Now, I need to do his hat. So I think he actually is going to have pink on his hat. I mean, the boys can have pink, right? So what I think is I need to base coat his hat with yellow also. So his hat will be base coated with yellow, and then I will be doing pink stripes. Okay, so my white is going to need 2 coats, obviously. Okay, we still have the lemonade insert to do too. Hi, Lori Walsh. How are you? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. So I think what I'll do is, and it doesn't hurt for now, gnomes can wear pink. I have lots of boy gnomes that can wear pink. So this boy gnome is going to have pink on his hat, pink stripes. No worries. If you don't want to do that, you could do a different color. Okay, I'm going to do the hat band. Actually, I should have done the hat band pink. But maybe what I'll do is I'll do her hat band with green because I can paint over it. Okay, let's see what's next. Let's do her hair. Her hair is going to be, I pulled out burnt sienna. I like kind of reddish color for my gnomies. I think it's cute. Blonde is cute too, but we have too much yellow already, and I would use Sunny Day for blonde hair. Okay, so here is this, what color is it? Burnt sienna. So it's kind of a reddish brown. So she kind of has auburn hair. Is that what it is? Auburn? Kind of reddish brown. Probably need 2 coats. Sometimes these colors need 2 coats. Okay, what's left here? The beard gray, and then second coat on the white, and then the stripes. Okay, so it goes together really fast, and then we'll do the lemonade insert for the basket. That will be after this. Okay, come on, you can do it. You can do it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and paint this part green. So her hat band is going to be green. All right. Oh, good. Okay, so it shows fatty liver infiltration. You'll have to follow up with you. Everything else is good. Awesome. That is great news. That is great news. So, oh, guys, you know, it's so hard because we all go through things like that, and it's so scary. And prayers definitely help. So I'm going to be asking for prayers soon too for my daddy. So he's gonna be going through some more testing. His last test showed that he has cancer, either still or once again. So they're not sure, but it was higher. So his markers were higher for cancer, and so he told me yesterday. He said they want me to start on chemotherapy right away, but we don't even know what kind of cancer it is. I'm like, you need to find that out first. They can't just tell you that you need to start on chemotherapy. They can't just do that. You need to know what cancer it is. His appointment isn't until the end of the month. He goes, well, I'm not going to do chemo. I'm not going to put that poison into my body. Because when my mom had cancer, they only gave her a 5% chance. And he actually told me, he said they gave her a 5% chance, and then they said, you'll live 6 to 18 months. And she's like, I'm not doing that stuff. And she didn't do that stuff. And look how many more years she lived. She was 83 last year, 84 last year, 84 last year when she passed away. So she lived so many more years because she had it, I think in her 40s, maybe her late 40s. Okay, let's dry this and then we can do our stripes. And we also need to do our shimmer on these. So he'll be getting the rest of his stuff at the end of the month. So I will remind you guys then. Oops. I'm seeing some areas that I missed. I'll just touch up with my other hand. See if I can do it with two hands. Paint with two hands. Let's see. Chemo is poison. Let's see. Your daughter, Mindy, needs prayers. Yes, yes. We will pray for her. I think I need second coats on my yellow here. And then I need to do the shimmer on those ones. It's hard. You know, my dad has had kidney cancer forever. It's a type of cancer that's slow growing. They told him that he could live another 10 years or so with it. So it's very slow growing. It's the type of kidney cancer that he has. He doesn't think that that's what this one is. He thinks it's something different. He's had prostate cancer already. You know, he's been through a lot. And he's like, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do chemo at my age. I'm not going to do it. And he has every right to say, I'm not afraid to die, and I'm not going to do it. You know, he has every right to do that. So I would respect his wishes, and the fact that my mom was cured from hers with herbal treatments. So yeah, it's really great. And I don't even think they have it around anymore because they took that stuff off the market because it worked. So okay, let me do these with our shimmer. I know, isn't it crazy that they do that? Okay, shimmer. Yeah, so they're so afraid that they're going to be put out of business that they don't let them have the things that actually cure people. Yeah. Okay, so all our lemons and lemonade we're going to do with shimmer. I love this color. If you don't have it, that's fine. You don't have to. You can just do it regular. Okay, let's dry, and then let's do our stripies. I'm just going to put that up there. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let's get this dry, and then we'll do stripes. He was afraid of pancreatic cancer. Your dad had it, and it's genetic. Oh, that's really scary. Both your sisters have been tested, and they do not have the gene. That's great. That's great news. Hi, Carol. How are you? Yes, come back and watch the replay. That's the great thing about it. Replays are always there, guys. And I would love if you would sprinkle, if you're not a designer. I would love it. I need to do the center of my flowers. Let's do that. So, I always think I was going to do it yellow, but there's so much yellow. I think I'll do pink in the center. Let's do pink in the center. So let's bring this up and let's get some of our pink. Our pink is vintage pink. We're going to need this for stripes anyway. So put that in there, and I have to grab paintbrushes. Hopefully I have paintbrushes for the stripes. Okay, let's see. I've got to get paintbrushes out of this drawer. Please let there be paintbrushes. Oh, good. I found some. Okay, perfect. They're not very good. They've kind of been used and not cleaned properly. Darlene, why? Why do you do that? Sometimes it just annoys me that I do that. Okay, there's a better one. And there's a better one. Okay, perfect. All right, so I need something for the center of these flowers. I'm going to do the center. Let's just bring this up here. So, because I'm messy. Okay, we're going to do the center with a circle. And then we'll try to dry it. It's hard because they don't dry very, very fast when you have something like this. I'm going to kind of draw it because it needs to be bigger. And then, there we go. What's on your agenda this week, guys? Who has something fun going on? Anything? Anything? I think today is the last day for people that got early access to the transfers. I think today's the last day. I'll have to check and see, but if you're a designer and you got early access, I think today's the last day to buy some, and then it's locked up until the 16th. So if you didn't get a chance and you're a designer and you wanted to, do it today. Do it today. Okay, let's just dry that really quickly a little bit, and we'll dry it more when we do the stripes. Next, you got next kit painted yesterday. Oh, that's awesome. Yay. Very cool. That's great. Hi, Darlene Barr. How are you? Running late? Yeah, I was running a little bit late too, so that's why I started a little bit late. And this will end a little bit late. Craft show Saturday. Awesome. Very good. I had an opportunity to do a craft show next month, but I am going to choose not to do it. I just it's too much for me. I have too much on my plate. Okay, I want to squish this up so that I can do stripes on my thing, and then we'll go back. I just knocked something off. I think I knocked off the spacer. I'll have to go around. Let me go around and look. Okay, I want to do my stripes on here. Let me go pick up what I dropped. I'm pretty sure it was a spacer. I might need that. Oh, I can't see it. It must have went underneath. Oh, there it is. There it is. Down on the ground. Yep, it's a spacer. Okay. Of course. Okay, getting back to my spot. I have to step over stuff. Anybody else have like piles of stuff? You don't want to see. Okay, we're gonna do stripes on here. So this one has green. Okay, so I just want to make sure that I'm painting the right one. Okay, so I need green for that one. Don't want to paint the wrong stripes. Okay, and then the top part is yellow. Top part is yellow. I mean, sorry, no, green. Okay, so then yellow, and then that's green, and that's green. Perfect. So it's always good to check it out. Make sure that you know what color you're supposed to do each thing, right? Alrighty then. Here is our green. So this is aloe. And our yellow that we used was Sunny Day. Nice and bright for our lemonade. Good thing about this is covering, I think it's going to cover in one coat. And then we're going to switch over, we're going to do the lemonade basket insert. If you can't stay here for the whole thing, that is absolutely fine. You can always come back and watch the replay. Replays are here for you guys. So they don't go anywhere. They just stay there. So they have replays way back, way back. And then I started putting all this stuff on YouTube. So it's not on, I don't have everything on YouTube. It just started like through the middle of last year. So I have like part of the year before and then last year. So 400 and something. Okay, the yellow, I'm sorry. Yellow's the bottom. And then we're doing, did I do that right? Yeah. Okay, yes. Okay, so yellow. So the first one is pink. The first stripe is pink. I think I did that right. Yeah. I have to look at this again. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Okay, so pink. Tell me if I'm doing something wrong. Hi, Karen Ramonko. How are you? Happy Monday. We made it. Made it. So, such a great experience yesterday going down to the desert. I got to sit and talk with my daughter a little bit. You know, that's been hard. It's been hard since everything happened. And the fact that, you know, she's the one that opened the door and Chloe ran out. She feels so terrible about it. But it was good news to share with her that we are making progress and that we do know what happened. The fact that she was snatched up right away. And so our efforts of trying to find her for 5 days, there's no, I mean, there was just no way because she wasn't there anymore. She was already gone because, you know, I don't understand the mentality to take something and keep it if it's not yours. I don't understand that mentality. Why would somebody do something like that? Why do people feel entitled to keep somebody else's property? It's a mentality that I will never understand because I don't even let somebody give me extra change at the grocery store, you know, or anywhere. I will correct them and let them know, hey, you gave me back too much. I don't want your drawer to be off, you know. Honestly, I and if they sit there and insist, nope, this is your money. Sometimes you have to take it because they're stubborn, but I'm always honest in my dealings with everyone. So I can't understand the mentality of keeping a pet that is not yours. That just gets me. And I have saved so many pets. Over the years, we have rescued pets and have called their owners, you know, the ones that had the tag on or found their owners, posted a picture, found the owners. We have always done that. So I don't understand the mentality of not doing that. I don't know. People are opportunists sometimes. They will take what they can get. Right? I always say that. People are opportunists. If they can get something free, they'll take it. And that's just the way that the world has gotten to be with a lot of people, is that they definitely just will take whatever they can get. So, hey Kat, how are you? You believe in karma? Yeah, exactly. Me too. Totally believe in it. But and same thing. I'd rather have my dog home. I would rather have my dog home than have to worry about somebody else getting their karma. But I do believe it's going to happen, and I do believe things are going to really start happening this week. So I truly do believe that. Somebody had told me, why don't you go to the news station? I was like, well, that's an idea. So if they start having sightings there, I could go to their local news station. It's a great idea. It's a small town, so the area where she was seen, and she actually was seen there by one of the guys that I was handing out flyers to yesterday. Was like, I just saw this dog last week, and she just got a haircut. So I'm going to focus on groomers. It doesn't mean the person didn't do the grooming themselves, because there are some people that are talented that can actually make it look good. Not like me. I'm going to kind of squish this down. They kind of poked up a little bit. All right, it looks good. Looks good. I think everything is perfect. I'm going to take stuff off. We're gonna go ahead and assemble this, and then we'll do the other part. How did you find out that someone snatched her up? That was from the pet psychic. So she was able to tell me those things, and be able to tell me the area to look. And when we looked and put the flyers out yesterday, the guy in the donut shop said, I saw this dog last week, and I commented on how pretty she was and how cute she looked, and the lady said, I just had her groomed. So he said, but I can't remember exactly where I saw the dog. I mean, his life is busy. I said, you have my flyer, you have my phone number. I don't care what time it is, day or night. Text me when you figure all that out. So I truly believe that things will start happening this week. I really do. I really feel like we've kind of turned that corner, and getting all the signs out there, handing them out to farm workers that don't even speak English but understood that my dog is missing. That was a great thing. People understand when there's a picture, and they can understand a few words. It's an area that's really close to the border. There's a lot of farm workers that are over there, and they're over there. Is that a visa or a work permit, whatever it is? They're over there to earn a living for their family, and they don't necessarily speak English, but they sure know when there's a poster that has a dog's picture on it, and they can read a few words. So I need to glue these together. Let's glue the bases together first. Let me just get the inking on them. And they see the reward. Their eyes are going to open, and they're going to think, I can help take care of my family back home. A lot of them are just over here, and they're working, and their family is back home in there's different border states there. I can't remember. I think it's Alcadones is close to there. Calexico. Is it Calexico? Mexicali. That's what it is right there. So a lot of those border cities, their families just live across the border. They come across and they work. So some of them cross the border every day. So there's workers out there today, out in the fields, picking and weeding and watering, that are seeing her posters for the first time. So I feel like this is the week, guys. The local police station, did I leave it? No, but I need to actually file a report that the police station, I did not leave it at the police station. I left it everywhere else. So I left one right outside the police station. So there is one that is right outside. I'm going to just start gluing as we're getting stuff done. So right outside the police station on the telephone pole is her picture. So they'll see it. They're all over town. I had 17 great big large ones. I had 12 smaller ones, and then I had 50 little flyers that are the size of a sheet of paper. So between all of that, something's going to happen. Something's going to happen this week. I just know it. I just know it. I have faith. I have faith in the system. I have faith in the system that people want money. People will turn their neighbor in for money. People would turn their workers would turn their boss in for money. So I'm counting on it. I'm counting on human nature that they'll do anything for money. That's what I'm counting on, is that they'll see the $5,000 reward and they're going to be looking. One of the ladies was driving by and she had been in the donut shop and overheard the gentleman say, "I've seen that dog." And she said, "I'll keep my eye out." She drove by as I was putting the flyers out on one of the posts, and she goes, "I just told my son about your dog and we're going to be looking for her." So I have people that could really use the money, that are very poor, and I will be very happy to hand over a reward in exchange for my dog. So Miss Chloe needs to come home. It's time. It's time. It's time. It's time. So anyways, that's what's going on. It's been crazy. It's been crazy, the progress that has been made. Okay, I'm not going to ink these. Oh, I actually painted the wrong side. Let me flip that over and paint the right side of that really quickly. It must have flipped. It flip-flopped. Okay, and let me dry it. Let's dry it. Hey, Laura, how are you? Hi, Johnny. Now, people will do anything for money, and for their family. So there's a lot of poor people down there. I mean, they live in shacks. It's really sad. So you would think it was like third world type of thing, and it really is for a lot of them. The farm workers, it's sad the condition of where they actually have to live, and they work every day out in the field. They work really hard. So that's where a lot of our produce comes from, is the Imperial Valley. And I'll tell you one thing. There's nothing like having an In-N-Out burger that is a protein burger that's wrapped in lettuce. That is the freshest lettuce I've ever had in my life, because it is local. And it was probably just picked yesterday. Yeah, crazy. Okay, I want to dry these just a little bit more. I think the center just isn't quite dry. Yeah, I noticed that yesterday when I got my In-N-Out burger, because they always buy local. My lettuce was just so nice and crisp. You know, sometimes lettuce is really is a little bit wilted. Nope, not at all. I'm getting ready to check out Airbnb and head to Joshua Tree. Oh, have fun! Have a great time. How big is my reward? It's $5,000. So no, you are welcome. You know I'm an open book, guys. I tell you guys everything. The reward is $5,000, and $5,000 is enough to get attention to somebody's eyes and go, I could do a lot with that. I could get a car with that. I could get my family into an apartment or into a house rental for that. So I could bring my family across the border and get them going. So people are thinking. They're seeing the signs this morning. There's signs at the park. There's signs at the baseball field. There's signs on every business on their front windows. People are seeing it, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So I'm anxious to see how it all goes, and just praying that the person does not just leave and freak out that, oh, she's gonna be found. That I would think the person that has her would say, oh, I'm gonna turn her in. I'm gonna say, I didn't know. I bought her from somebody, and I didn't know that she was yours. I would be happy. I would be happy if somebody did that. I would be so thrilled. Okay, I'm just going to dry fit this together, except I'm not going to put those little ones in because it's more difficult to get them back out to glue. Okay, look at how cute this is. Let me go in on the screen so you can see everything now. Look how cute these are. Aren't they adorable? And we're going to glue them together. So we're going to put one flower on that side. We'll put flower. Is that how we want to do it? Maybe it goes this way. Okay, like that. Okay, now we're going to glue And then we still have the, we could have done with just one project, but I have so many projects backed up, guys. I have so many projects for you guys backed up. Okay, let's take it apart and let's start at the top. Okay, that's how it's going to be. I always do a dry fit, because if I painted something the wrong color, then I want to have an opportunity to fix it. So, all right. Here we go. I do have a friend that I think I told you guys I've been working with. I've been looking for her dog and she's been looking for mine. And her dog had been sold also. And then the person that bought the dog was rehoming it. And she reached out, she goes, and she did it wrong. Sorry, she did it wrong. She should have said, oh, I love that dog. Can I come see it? My kids would love it. Okay, she should have played stupid. And so she goes, that's my dog. You can't rehome it. And the lady said, well, I bought this dog. And she didn't play it the right way. And she doesn't have her dog because the person's like, I'm not giving you that dog. I bought that dog. I paid for that dog. And so sometimes you got to play your hand right. You got to be smart about it. Play your hand right. And she didn't do it. And so, and the police are like, nope, she paid for the dog. It's her dog. And she's like, but it's my dog. But she hadn't shipped her dog. Her dog wasn't shipped. So she doesn't have her dog back. You have to think about those things. So I'm thinking about all the things that are going to happen when I am reunited with her, and how it all needs to work, and to not be too anxious, to play my hand right, play those cards right, Darlene. Look at how cute this is. Okay, so I want it on this side, that side. Okay, perfect. Have to think about that. One on this side, one on this side. So I just kind of threw this together. This is not an actual pattern. If somebody's out there going, I gotta buy that pattern. No, it's just something I threw together, combined a bunch of things. You're not gonna find this. You're not gonna find this file out there. So if you're thinking that, hey, I'm gonna go cut that out, no, you're not, because you're gonna have to create it just like I did. Yep, you are. So, oops, I got a little bit of glue right there. It's really disheartening. You have, oh, let's see, doing, that's the whole life to some of them. True blessing. Yes. Thank you, Sandy. I love the gnomes. I absolutely love gnomes. And the fact that they can be different than everybody else. I have people all the time that send me messages, where'd you get this and that file? A lot of times I'm just creating things. I'm like combining things. It's not really one file. It's files combined, because I want it to be different. I don't want everybody to have the same thing. It's not fun when you do a project and then 12 other people do the same project and you're like, well, gee, I don't stand out. I always like to stand out. I always like to be a little bit different, because I am different, right? Okay, we're almost done with this, and then we'll let it sit and let it dry before we put it in the stands, because I've made that mistake before, putting it in the stand and then parts start to move. So we'll get the boy one glued together, and then we will move on to the cute little lemonade insert for the basket. Okay, so she's good. She's all lined up. Everything looks good. I'm going to move her up to the top, out of the way. Everything's looking good with her. Okay, let's dissect him, get him all taken apart, and get all his pieces on. These are so cute, guys. I'm so excited. I haven't done Gnomes for a while. Hi, Vicki. How are you? Thank you. It's sad to say, but you have to think about that. Exactly, Denise. I know. Yeah, really. I think about that because, people's minds think differently. So I'm thinking about it all. Anyways, the person I'm talking about, she's actually in Phoenix, and they're, like I've talked to you guys about before, there's a huge dog theft ring here in Imperial County, Yuma, Phoenix. It's really a sad thing that people just drive around and find other people's dogs and they keep them, and they're finding all the cute little white dogs and breeding them. And if they're not able to breed them, then they're selling them. And there's nothing that they can do, because people are just getting away with it. They are just getting away with it. Okay, I want that to be up as far as I can. That's a tall glass of lemonade for this little Nomi. Probably should have made it a little bit shorter, but it's kind of cute. It's kind of cute that he has a great big glass of lemonade. He must be really thirsty. He must be a thirsty gnome. Okay, that's gonna go right up there, and then this will go at the bottom, and I'll put the I'm gonna put a little drop for the glue in each one. So it was really cute at the donut shop. The guy that said that he had seen Chloe last week, and he was adamant about it. He's like, I've seen this dog. I'm gonna find this dog for you. His little boy is like, I saw the dog too, Daddy. It was just the cutest thing. So I guarantee you, when that child goes, Daddy, Daddy, there's the dog. You know, that's what it's going to be. It's going to be kids finding it, probably telling their parent, there's the dog, Dad. Okay, now I need to fit all these in here. So that can be a problem, getting them in the right one. Yeah, it could be a problem. It could be the challenge of the day, fitting this square into the round hole. The square peg into the round hole. There's one. There's one. Okay, and you just have to be patient. You can figure it out. You can do it, I promise. Just turn it until it actually fits. You don't have to force it. Forcing it isn't going to make it fit better. You just have to keep turning until it's the right one. There we go. Okay, and then the hands, and then this one will be done. I'll make sure everything's lined up. Yeah, it's gonna be children that find her first, because children are really observant. They really are. It's amazing. It's amazing what they remember. Little ones, they are so smart. Don't you think that little kids are just the smartest? They just really are. Okay, a little bit of glue right there. It looks like he's drinking. It does look like he's drinking. He's either drinking or smelling it. Isn't it so cute? He's adorable. Let me make sure it's completely lined up. Yeah, it does look like he's drinking it right now. He's got his mouth right in it. Okay, I'm gonna set it up there, and then we're gonna do the other one that we have. Here's the bases. I'm just gonna move everything so that can dry really good. And then we're gonna bring in, here is, if you guys can't stay, I understand. I love you anyways. We're gonna start this. Okay, so banner at the top is going to be green. Where's my green paintbrush? I know I have a green paint. Oh, I don't have a big one. Okay, let me get another paintbrush. Hi, Linda. How are you? You're just in time for the second half of the show. And here we go. Here we go, guys. All right, so this is going to be an insert for the basket. Okay, I'm going to move my glue. So the little banner part at the top is going to be our aloe. It's going to be our green. And then the letters are going to be in yellow. And we'll do our shimmery yellow, but we're going to base coat it first. Okay, so we're going to base coat with our sunny day. So we'll do all of our yellows next. Okay, so there's our aloe. This will paint up really quickly. You'll be surprised at how fast it actually does paint up. It's already 7:38. Yeah. I knew it was going to go long. I had trouble going live this morning because I had, whoops, wow, sorry guys, that slipped right out of my hand. I had to reset all of my cameras, because I frequently, when you have Switcher Studios and you're doing a daily tutorial, then let me just get some of this off. Your iPad or phone will get full and you have to clear it out. So I had to clear out my iPad on Saturday after I was done with my videos. I cleared it out, and let's see what else is that yellow too? Yeah, that one's yellow. So behind here is yellow. There, I only have to do right there. The rest of this all has stuff on it. These are going to be brown. Okay, and I might have just done, oh yeah, there's pieces on the top. Never mind. Okay, this is all yellow. Okay. And then we're going to do the shimmer on top of that. Okay, perfect. Sometimes I got to talk out loud, guys. It really helps me a lot. These are yellow. And This is yellow. I actually think there's a lemon that goes on top of that. Okay. And then the tag, I think I should do the tag a different color. I don't think that I should do the tag yellow. I think the tag should be green. Don't you think? I think it'd be really cute green. So let me just make sure I got most of my paint out. And I'm just going to do, I think it'd be cute green. So hopefully my words are going to show up. Just kind of lightly doing it. And let me just go back over and see if I need to clean anything out. Got a little bit in there. I'm just going to go over this really quick with my thing. I can go over it and use my marker if I need to. But I'm trying to get some of that out. I actually have a little thing that I think Denise gave it to me, that my pokey thing. Where is my pokey thing? I have a little hokey pokey thing that I should be using. Okay, if I need to use a marker, I will. Okay, let's do our white. We'll do all of our white. So that's glue. Don't use the glue, darling. The glue is a tiny one. Don't use the glue. There's not a lot of colors on this one. So basically there's white, yellow, green, and brown. Is that all the colors? Yeah, that's it. All right, so white for the top of this, and then white for the ice cubes, and then brown for the, like, the stand part. Okay. Oh, this is yellow too. I missed part of it. That's yellow. Okay. So is the you will be getting her back because she's chipped. Oh, the fact that I will be getting her back because somebody will turn them in. And she is chipped. Yeah. So she is chipped, and somebody will want the reward. Whether they say to the person, "Hey, this dog has won it, and I'll split the reward with you." I don't know exactly how it's going to go down, but I just believe it's going to go down this week. I just do. I'm going to do my shimmer, and I need to do a second coat on the white. But yeah, she is chipped. I do have proof that she's mine, and I do have proof I've been looking for her. And I do need to file a police report still. So I hadn't done that because I didn't know until last week that she was still alive and that she'd been taken. So I do need to file that. All right, let's see here. Let's dry, and then let's do our mist right there. Do our shimmer. Okay, but I want to make sure it's dry first. I don't want to get paint in my shimmer. So we're gonna dry. See how quickly that. And I have to do the brown too. So we'll do the brown in a second. And then we'll ink and we'll glue this together. It's gonna be so cute, guys. And you know what? You can do as much work on it as you want. If you want to get out your angle brushes and do shading that way, you absolutely can. I'm gonna shade with my ink. So like I always say, you can do as much or as little. I like to show basics because I feel like you guys, some of you get a little bit nervous about doing things and go, I can do that. Yes, you can. And I like to show you how easy it is. It's not difficult. I do it basic so everybody can do it. I want everybody to be able to do this. I don't want it to be so detailed that you go, oh my gosh, I could never do that. You know, I want everybody to be able to accomplish it. And then those that have the skills, all the tool painting skills, you guys go ahead and do more. You do all the extras. You know how to do that. Okay, let's do the shimmer. Hey, Tony Wilson, how are you? Paint lemons darker yellow. I'm going to do the shimmer on the yellow. I'm going to do the shimmer on all of these. All of them are going to be the shimmer. That's what I want to do. But I am going to ink the edges, so that will help them stand out. So any of the lemon stuff in lemonade is going to be my shimmer. Even the letters I'm going to do in shimmer, but I'm going to get most of it off. And here we go. It's so funny. I was at the Circle K, and I talked to everybody. You know, somebody walking down the street. Hey, can I give you a flyer? I really just have a way with people, and I have no fear of just talking to anybody. So I was at the gas station, and I just put up a flyer in their front window, and I had another one in my hand. And there's these two guys. They had their motorcycles in the back of their truck, and I go, "Oh, you headed out to Glamis?" And they go, "No, we're going home." I'm like, "Oh, can I give you a flyer?" And they go, "Well, we're going home to San Diego." And I was like, "Oh, really? Where are you going to?" And they go, "Oh, we live in Santee." Which is 5 minutes from my house. Like, actually, it's less than that. It depends on where they live in Santee, because the Santee border is 2 streets over. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm from Lakeside. I'm just out here looking for my dog. I guess if you're not going to be here, then you don't need one, but keep an eye out for her. So I thought that was kind of interesting. But yeah, I'll talk to anybody that'll listen. Honestly, I really will. That's just my personality. Okay, let me go ahead and dry. And then we're going to do our inking. Oh, look, see, you can read it. You can read the words, yay. It's like when I used to do fundraising for pediatric cancer patients' families, I would help them raise money so that they didn't lose their houses, because when they're going through treatment, the parents have to be at the hospital all the time. And so parents frequently would lose their job, and then they'd lose their house. So I would help fundraise, and I would also do gift baskets. So whenever I'm standing in line at anywhere, I would be talking about whatever my cause. I need a little bit more. Some of these didn't get as much shimmer. So I'm going to I talk about my cause, and Miss Chloe is my cause right now. So I'm not afraid to talk about her all the time. She is my cause. Okay, let me dry it one more time. I just needed a little bit more. All right. I guess I just didn't realize what a big operation it is, as far as the pet theft thing. It just surprised me that there's so many people that are stealing dogs to sell them. I'm like, that's crazy, because you purchase the dog. Like I think what if Chloe was stolen in the first place? Because I bought her at Hobby Lobby in the parking lot. You never know. You never know if the pet is actually stolen, right? So, okay, so I'm going to keep these separate. These little ice cubes here, I'll go in the cups. Okay, and the bigger ice cubes go in the pitcher of lemonade. I'm just going to get everything off. It's going to be easier for me to do this. And get all these little pieces off. I still missed a little corner with shimmer. I need to go back. That one corner does not have shimmer. These are going to be so cute. I can't wait to assemble it. Okay, I have many, many more baskets coming your way, but I like to do tutorials to show you guys how to do each one. So I might take some up to the cabin with me. Yes, I'm going to go. I have to. Here's a problem that somebody said. My sister said, you're going to make all your plans to go to the cabin, and then somebody's going to call and tell you that they found Chloe, and you're going to have to switch. And I'm like, it's okay. It's okay. One of these days I'm going to make it up there. My neighbor, I think I told you, my neighbor passed away 2 houses up. He actually passed away. He had melanoma, and recently he passed like a week ago. And his wife's son actually lives up in Big Bear. And so my husband said, maybe you can have her go and check on everything. I'm like, ooh, I don't know, because when I left last time, I left my craft tables out. It is not set up for anybody to go and spend the night. It is set up for somebody to come in and do craft projects. I didn't leave it messy. I left the empty tables out, and then I left all my paint. She would have to take down the table, but if I can't make it up there, I might just have to say, hey, when you go up to see your son, because her son just lives a couple of streets over from where my cabin is, can you just swing by and check on my place and make sure that there's no squatters in there? So another option is for me to mail the key up to a to an agency and say, hey, can you go by and check on it? The police will actually do that too. Like if you there was one time when my electric bill was high and I'm like, there's no way. Nobody was even there. Why does it show usage? And so I had them go by and they're like, there's nobody there. So I actually could have the police go and check. But yeah, that was really weird, and I never got that straightened out with the electric company. I'm like, nobody has been there. Why do I have usage on it? And they're like, somebody's been using your electricity. I'm like, there's not even an outdoor cord for anybody to plug into. That's really weird. Yeah, that was really weird. Okay, getting all my inking done. I'm not going to ink the edges of the letters. Going to leave them so that they're nice and crisp. Going to ink all of this stuff, and we're almost there. We're on the home stretch, guys. We are. All right, so I hope that the jute fits through there. It's a pretty tiny hole. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make like a shoelace end of the jute, but I'm going to actually do it with glue. Have you ever done that? Okay, this is glue in this little thing here. I'm going to take my fingers and I'm going to squeeze it onto the end of this so that when it comes time to, so I'm just like, basically I'm giving it a little massage. I'm just pulling the glue across there so that I'll have a shoelace end. It will dry in time. When it's time for me to assemble that will be dry enough. If it's not dry, then I will, I'll use my heat gun. But sometimes like in a small area, you can't put the tape and have it go through. So, all right. Just inking this. I don't know if I can get, maybe I can get right in there. Maybe I can. Maybe. All right, we're almost there. We're going to start gluing together. Thanks for hanging in there. I know it's hard when I do two projects like that. Actually three, because 2 gnomes and a project. So I'll always assemble. Make sure that you got everything. That you didn't miss painting something. Oh, look at, yep, I did. I didn't paint the handle. See? See? That's exactly what I'm talking about. I didn't realize the handle wasn't part of that. Okay, so right off the bat, I missed something. And I might need to paint down here too. So let me just do yellow right now. No, actually, lemon goes over that. Sorry. Okay, let's try it again. We're gonna ink the edge. I think it's gonna be so cute, and the gnomies are looking cute too. So and I need to plug in the glue guns for when it's time to glue them together. Let me do that so that we have everything. Can't wait to see this all done. I have many more things coming your way. Okay, let's dry fit it again. I'm not going to put in all the little pieces because that's a pain in the booty. Just going to get all of this done. Oh, guess what? Guess what, guys? That also, this here, what the heck? Darlene, I'm not following instructions. So I need to base coat it with yellow, and then I need to do my shimmer. So let me just hit it with the heat gun. Yep. So that background, that whole background piece. All right. It's okay. It's okay. We can do it. We can do it. Okay, a little bit of shimmer. Just a little bit of shimmer. Like a little bit of sugar. A little bit of sugar makes the medicine go down. Darlene can't sing. All right. Okay, so that needed to be painted. That's exactly why we're doing this. Because I can miss pieces like that. All right. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. It's pretty hot. It's pretty hot. All right. What time is it? 7:54. Supposed to be done. Okay, now let's keep going. All right. I'll tell you what. This is going to be adorable. Okay, here's our glasses. Okay, those look cute. And then this goes here. We got all our words, all our letters. We got all our words too. There's that. And then these small ones go in here. So I'm not gonna figure that all out. This goes here. Perfect. Perfect, guys. I think we got it. I think we got it. I'm looking at this going, that needs a little bit more shimmer on it. Of course it does. Of course it does. It needs a little more shimmer right in there. Okay, let's start gluing together. Okay, it's looking good. I don't need to do any more. Holy cow. That was a lot. That was a lot. Okay, let's do this. Let's just start on one side. Let's start on this side here. So let's put this down and we'll just go from left to right. How about that? Left to right, right to left, either way, whatever works best for you, okay? So that can just go right there. Okay, perfect. And then inside each of these, just a tiny bit of glue for those ice cubes, okay? The ice cubes are probably the biggest challenge. Okay, and then let's just put some glue right there, and then right there. Ice cubes are a challenge to get those in because you just have to turn in the right direction. That's all. It's not a big deal. It's not the end of the world. Okay. Excuse me. All right, there's that. And then let's get all these little ice cubes in. I do have a little bit of glue right here. Messy Jessie. Messy Darlene. Okay, so let's just get these all together. Like I said, it's just a matter of fitting them in the right one. And there are lines on the ones. So the top part, there are lines. So you can kind of see where it goes. Alrighty. It's a working. It is. It's a working. It's a work in progress. I don't want to put the wrong one in there and then have it go and then go, oh, how do I get that back out of there? Okay, got all those. Okay. All right, so let's just make sure we're lined up because it'll move on you. It'll easily move and then you'll be misaligned. Okay, this is going to go right here. And then this one's going to go over here. We're jumping, guys. Okay, there's that. All right, and then let's do our cute little thing. I can go in a little bit closer for you guys. There we go. There we go. That's better. Our pitcher of lemonade. That sounds really good right now. My mouth is a little bit dry. So going out to the desert, do you always, like my sinuses were dried out. And I'll like get, not a bloody nose, but just a little bit of bleeding, like when you blow your nose and it's dry. Do you ever get that? Yeah, just from being out in the desert one day yesterday. Oops, you know what? The first thing I need to do is I need to get these in place. Sorry, that was not, let me figure this out. This one I think goes on this side. We get a little bit of glue in here where the ice cubes and the lemons go. So those lemons I actually did, is that where that goes? Why is it not fitting? Maybe not. Maybe it goes up here. No, it does go there. I just have to get the angle right. There we go. Just get the angle right and it will be fine. Okay, and then all of our ice cubes just go into place. Just got to get in the right place. Oops, that is not the right one. That's really big. That is really big. I'm going to have to put more glue in there. Okay. Try it again, Darlene. The large one goes right here. Well, I just met the nicest people yesterday. You know, everybody was so willing to help me. They just were so kind. So many people that are like, I'm a dog person. I'll keep my eyes open. We're going to find your dog. Don't you worry. If your dog's here, we're going to find it. So I was just really thrilled to have met so many people that are just kind and caring. Okay, a little more glue. And then wiggle, wiggle into place. And then we just got to glue the letters together. Make sure everything is flush at the top. You don't want it to be misaligned. And I could have painted this bottom part. I'm just going to paint it yellow. Like this is the bottom part that goes into the basket. Sometimes that will show. So let's paint it yellow, and then let's just grab a little bit of our shimmer and put on that. Just like that. And then let me just hit it with the heat gun really quick to dry it. Yeah, I should have painted all the way down. So make sure you paint all the way down to the bottom. Make sure it's dry. Okay, we'll do the letters. We'll string that together. We do have a little tag that's super cute that we'll put some jute on. Okay, so this can go up here. Here's our little letters. I have my Q-tip and my glue. Lemons. I know, I love lemons. Don't you just love them? They are just so much fun. So I have these kits. I have gnomes. If you're just hopping on, we did gnomes first. So I'll be assembling the gnomes in a second, putting them into their base. They were drying. I was making sure they were all the way dry because the last time I had some pieces move, and I wasn't happy about that. I don't like it when my pieces move, and then they don't look as cute if the nose isn't where it's supposed to be, right? Your gnome's nose should be in the right place, not off to the side, not crooked. So make sure you let things dry. Don't be so impatient like I can be. I can be impatient, guys. All right, so what we should do is we should let that dry for a minute before we throw that together. Let's put our bases on our gnomes. So let's go out, and then we'll come back to this. We'll string that together. This part we can do this. Okay, so we have this for the top part, and we did our little shoelace end, like I said we did with our glue, and it's nice and dry. And then this tag, we're done with the glue. Put that away. This tag is just going to hang on there. So we're going to fold our jute in half. And lemons and bees. Yes, I love lemons and bees. Fold it in half and then push it through. Absolutely love it all. And then you're going to open that up and grab the tails. And then this part is going to hang off the back of your basket. Okay, so it doesn't matter. We'll just kind of go like that. So it doesn't matter the length because it's going to hang off the back. It can be shorter or longer. Okay, so next, before we glue this, or before we assemble that, we're going to do our gnomies. Okay, so let's scooch this up. Let's go in a little bit. Let's put them in their bases. Okay, so here we have their base. This is what I do. Okay, so at the bottom, there's a little lip right there below their shoes. That's where I put a little bit of glue. And then I'll use hot glue on the back side to reinforce it. I have my hot glue gun plugged in. All right, there's that. This is going to go into the base. So I do have the smaller baskets coming. I just haven't had time to do everything. So it's all coming in time. Okay, there's that. And then I'm going to take my glue gun, and we're going to glue that because it's a little wobbly for me. Let's glue it and hold it for a moment while it dries. Okay, so I run a bead along the back. I'll check the thickness on that and see if I need to change the thickness. Sometimes you'll get a batch of wood, and the wood is different thickness too. So you have to constantly be adjusting things. You want the slot to be fairly tight. But here's the trick. I put a bead of glue at the back with my hot glue gun, and then I'll hold it for a second here. Let me get this one ready too. And then I'll hold them both and keep them steady for a minute here while it dries. Okay, so got that ready. Do I have it all? I missed this little piece right here. Okay, so I'm just going to hold that straight and let it just kind of cool for a moment. And okay, stay. So sometimes you just have to hold it. Did you hear my stomach? My stomach just growled, just went roar. Okay, I'll set it up here for a moment to just dry. And okay, perfect. Okay, and let's assemble this. So we have this cutest little banner, this sweet little banner. And where do I get my Deco Art paint? I don't get it on Amazon at all. because it's too expensive. I get mine from Hobby Lobby, Joann's, or Michael's. Sometimes Walmart has it. And then the other place that I'll get it is directly from the Deco Art place. So you can just enter, I think you just enter decoart.com. Okay, so I'm just going to thread this through. And I'm going to do each one down and then up. Yeah, that's where I get mine. Is I get it from Walmart, because my Walmart has a pretty good selection still. They, for a while they didn't. Oh, let's do the, you know what, let me look and see how you actually tie it on. Okay, so it's actually tied on there. So let me get this all assembled first, and then we will go ahead and we will adjust it. My stomach is really growling. Sorry guys, I apologize. It's like, feed me some breakfast. It's breakfast time already. Hello. Hello, you're going long today with your video. Hello. I'm glad that I cleared out my videos yesterday. I took the time to do that. That's why I started like 20 minutes late, because I had to redo all of my cameras. When I clear out all the videos, I'm deleting them off of the iPad. I'm getting them out of the memory, because the iPad gets full, and then I have to reset everything. And sometimes I have to restart, because it doesn't want to just reset. It wants you to actually restart your devices. Like, oh, it's going to be a pain in the butt. So next time I'm going to make sure when I delete those that I immediately just go ahead and reconnect everything, so it's ready to go for the next morning. I don't like scrambling in the morning, unless it's scrambled eggs, then they'll scramble. But I know that was corny. That was corny. We only scramble when it's scrambled eggs. Okay, we're almost there. So just threading this all together, you want it to kind of hang. You don't want it to be like completely straight. Okay, you want enough slack that it can kind of hang down a little bit, but not a lot. Okay, so you're going to tie one side on first and figure it out. And let me just turn it. Sometimes it's a challenge, because being left-handed, I'm like, this is backwards for me. Let me just get this tied on, and I'm just tying a knot. There's like a little notch there that holds it. Okay, so there's one. Okay, so now you're going to figure out, okay, it needs to be squished in a little bit more, because you want it to hang down slightly, but not be too droopy. No droopy drawers. You remember Lucy, droopy drawers? Okay. You always order from Deco Art. Yeah, that works. So it totally works to order from Deco Art. You can just go on to their website and order. Okay, I'm going to tie a knot over here, and then we'll trim down. So then you get everything that you want. But you pay more money, but you'll get all the colors that you want. Okay, that's going to be too loose. I need to tighten it up just a little bit, and then we'll move things if we need to. So I can get it for 99 cents at Hobby Lobby. And sometimes it's on sale for less than that. But you're paying full price at Deco Art, but you're getting all the colors that you want. So it's a toss-up. It's like, what do you want to do? Do you want to go to Hobby Lobby and have to search for colors, and maybe have to go to Joann's and to Michael's also, or do you want to just get it all in one place? It's totally up to you guys. Okay, so there we go. That's done, and let's put it into the basket. So this is the basket. We'll make another basket another day. When we do the next insert, we'll just do only the insert, and we'll make a basket also. There's a little slot here, and it's just going to fit right into that slot, just like that. Is it going to fit? It's supposed to. It's supposed to fit. You know what? That lemon's in the way. I haven't done this one yet. This design is not perfect. Her design is not perfect. That lemon is totally in the way. Okay, I'm going to adjust it, because I don't like that. Let me see on the other side. So it could go on the other side, but on the reversible one, it's in the way. Okay, on the reversible one, it's in the way. It's okay on this side, but what I'll do is I'll move the lemon up just a little bit. Okay, let me put you to myself. So see how it is? It doesn't work on the other side because how the slot is. So on this side, it doesn't fit down all the way. It's just up a little bit. I like it on the white side, but we're going to end up putting it on the brown side. So I'll see what I can do as far as being able to fix that. Yeah, the pattern's flawed. The pattern is not correct. Okay. Yeah, sometimes you wait until you have a coupon. Oh, perfect, coupon. I didn't know they had coupons there. So that's great to know. Okay, let me put you up to myself. Okay, so like I said, it doesn't fit down all the way on the white side. But on this because of the way that it's put together. Why? That doesn't make sense to me. Doesn't make sense that it fits on one side and not on the other. But it's true. It is true. It fits on the brown side. Okay, let me go in closer. And here's our little gnomies. And we got our little tag. So the little tag is going to go on there. Our little tag is going to fit right under here. So I'm just going to put it right here. And turn it around. Okay, it's just going to hang there, just like that. And then let me go closer. All right. My hair looks so lovely today. You guys, it is a hot mess. Oh, they emailed them to you. Perfect. Perfect. Well, that I need to start buying, and then I'll get one. Okay, so I need to trim my tail of my my tag down, because look at how much I have left on this string. I'm going to trim it down. Okay, well, I didn't know that they email it to. That's great to know. That's great to know. So if I buy more from them, then I'll probably get one. What do you think, guys? I think this is super cute. I love lemons. We have lots of lemon stuff coming up with the chocolate tour transfers that are coming. We could put one on one side. Look at this. Look at this. Isn't that just adorable? I love it. I think it's super fun. It is so fun. They have their little basket of lemonade. Oh, let me scooch it back just a little bit. Trying to get it in close for you guys. There we go. I love it. love it, guys. Thanks for being here. Thanks for playing along and being here a long time. Sometimes it's just easier to paint things like 2 projects so that I'm using the same paint and the same brushes and all of that. But thanks for being here. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Hasta mañana. Mwah. Love you guys. Bye.